18 wins coming by way of knockout. He is a former WBA Super Lightweight World Champion, a rising Mexican superstar from Mexico City. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, San Antonio presenting Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Listen to the ovation for this man, Isaac Cruz. Great to see the Pitbull himself. Isaac, fight week is upon us when you hear the roar from the fans here in San Antonio. How good does that feel?
¿Qué tan bien se siente el escuchar al público lo que te quiere y qué tan cerca estamos de la pelea? Estamos muy contentos de ver todo el apoyo de la gente, muy contentos. Y bueno, después de 5 años que lo hemos una vez más, venimos muy bien preparados para darles un gran espectáculo y que ellos sean los ganadores. It's been 5 years, San Antonio, and I'm so glad to be back here again. I'm here to put on a show for you, and I'm so happy to see all of you supporting me, and I want to give that love back to you.
How big of a fight is this for him taking on Lamont Roach Jr.?
¿Qué tan importante es esta pelea para vos contra Lamont Roach Jr.? Mucho, y venimos muy bien preparados físicamente y mentalmente para dar una gran pelea y llevarnos a la victoria. It's very important, and we're prepared both physically and mentally to take that win, bring it home.
Did he ever think that as he was progressing, he had a big moment here in San Antonio in October of 2020. He stopped Diego Magdaleno. That was a massive win for him that sort of ushered him into the public consciousness. 5 years later, now he's headlining here in San Antonio.
Bueno, hace 5 años tuviste una pelea cumbre contra Magdaleno. Fue lo que te propulsó a la conciencia pública, que digamos, ¿no? Ahora venís como el que encabeza toda la cartelera. ¿Cómo haces para analizar eso, como para canalizarlo y también estar dentro de la pelea, no? Sí, aquel pasado 21 de octubre de 2020 fue una pelea donde sabíamos el pago por evento y ahora lo estamos trabajando y hay una PVC a Amazon Prime Video con la confianza y bueno, de toda la gente que haciendo lo imposible y nosotros venimos muy bien preparados para que nuestra carrera sea exitosa y sea importante de esta pelea y no podamos llegar al siguiente. Like you said, in 2020, we started off the pay-per-view. Now I'm here headlining a pay-per-view, and that's something that means a lot to me. Now, 5 years later, what I have to do is make this fight another seminal moment in my career. We're ready to do it.
This crowd loves knockouts. Are you going to deliver another knockout to these fans here in San Antonio and around the world?
Le vas a regalar un knockout a la gente que va a estar viendo televisión en el estadio. ¿Te prometes un knockout? Te prometo una buena pelea y un round cálido y emocionante que venimos a realizar. What? I can promise you something, that it's gonna be an exciting fight, round after round, and I'm gonna get the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, San Antonio, show some love to Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who's going to be working out for all of you. Isaac Pitbull Cruz getting set for a showdown against Lamont Roach Jr. The main event, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video here in the Alamo City. And Pitbull versus Roach is presented by Thomas J. Henry, built to win. And the event sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. San Antonio, let's hear it for his Pitbull Cruz. The Pitbull in the house here in San Antonio, focused and ready to go. That'll do it for our workout on our stream. Make sure to join us tomorrow on the PBC YouTube page, 2 Eastern, 11 Pacific time for the final press conference. Friday, the weigh-in at the Frost Bank Center, and Saturday Fight Night. It is PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Pitbull versus Roach. Fight week continues here in San Antonio. So long for now. Of the evening, as we bring up a man who is obviously very well accomplished. 25 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 10 victories coming by way of knockout. He is the reigning WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the world, proudly representing Washington, D.C. Won his world title back in November of 2023 with a clutch knockdown in the final round to defeat Hector Luis Garcia. Most recently challenged WBA Lightweight World Champion Gervonta Davis in one of the year's most memorable showdowns, going toe-to-toe. It ended in a much-discussed draw. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lamont Roach Jr. All right, we're here with Lamont Roach Jr. Great to see you here for Fight Week. Lamont, finally here yet again. This is a very energetic and passionate fight city that is San Antonio. What's it like?
Man, San Antonio is great, man. I'm glad to be back, and I can't wait to put on the show for y'all Saturday night.
Now, I have seen you've been a very busy man. I saw you at the Commanders game, sitting in the suite, getting love from the fans in Washington. What was that like before you departed and you jumped on the jet to get here to San Antonio to get that love from the hometown fans in Washington?
Man, it's great. It just fuels me to come out here, carry that weight of the city on my back, and come out here and perform like I'm supposed to.
Now, the media obligations, I've seen you on a variety of different massive platforms over the past several weeks, but what's that like now? Because you're a world champion, you're a pay-per-view headliner, but dealing with that along with the training.
It comes with the game. What can I say? I worked my way up here.
Now, the last time I think you fought here in San Antonio, you were not the headliner, but I know you and your father always knew this was going to be the destination. Now that you are into it and you're through these fight weeks, how sweet does it feel?
Feels good. I'm reaping the benefits of my hard work, my labor. I'm planning to control things from now on. Continue to be headlining, continue to be a big name for sports.
So does that make you work harder in the gym and push you to that much more during training because you want to continue to go further and stay at this level?
For sure. Without that, I can't eat. I got a mouth to feed as well. That gives me all the motivation in the world.
How do you think, now your life has obviously changed over the last several years, you're world champion, we know what you've been able to do. But a win over Isaac Cruz, how much did that continue to change your life?
It definitely continued to change my life, and I think it was caused by electrifying this crowd a little bit more. I heard when they announced my name, it was a little low. So hopefully I'll get these guys excited.
Do you want to get some more love from the fans here in San Antonio?
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to make my mark.
All right, Lamont, it's great seeing you. We'll let you work out here for the fans. Show some love, San Antonio, to Lamont Roach Jr.
Are there any boxers, any young boxers in the crowd? Any young boxers in the crowd? I'm going to choose one. You come up here and work out with me. I'm a pig. Let me see. Anybody ever been to a national tournament? You go right here. They keep pointing at him. He must be nice. Let's see what he got.
All right, let's bring him in. Lamont pointed to him. Yeah. Oh, and we'll also do one more. So Pick one more. Lamont, I'll let you have the mic.
Take one more. Take one more. See her right there. Yeah, you can come up. Her right here.
All right, so Lamont pointed to you. Make sure to get in. You'll see our security. There we go. Let's turn over here towards the camera. What's your name, sir? Julian. All right. Julian, what does it mean to be working out with the champ, Lamont Roach Jr.?
I mean, it's cool. It's unexpected, but I'm trying to get up there. I'm glad to be up there. It's cool.
All right. We got Julian from right here in San Antonio.
Yes, sir. Representing Sunset Boxing. Father out there. Happy to be up here.
All right, we got Julian, who is here, and then who else do we have? Giselle. We got Julian and Giselle. Give it up for them. Working out with the champ, Lamont Roach Jr. And show some love to Julian and Giselle. Working out with Lamont Roach. Lamont, take it away. Show some love to Julian and Giselle. Lamont Roach Jr., San Antonio. Think we got some world champions, some future world champions, Julian and Giselle. Yeah, they're ready to go. Now look at Giselle, she's fast. Look at her. San Antonio, let's hear it for Julian and Giselle and Lamont Roach Jr. Lamont, we can turn over, and we got our cameraman over here and take a photo with Julian and Giselle. Oh, I gotta love this as Lamont Roach Jr. giving back to San Antonio. Julian and Giselle bringing them in the ring to work out for all of you. Can you imagine that? That's like being a young basketball player and having Wemby come up to you and saying, "You want to practice with me in the Spurs?" Are you kidding me? That's what you're getting out of Lamont Roach Jr. as he brought these young fighters in the ring. Oh, I gotta love how much these fighters give back. And Julian and Giselle, we wish them a happy holiday and love what he is telling the fighters and the youth of San Antonio. One more round of applause to Lamont Roach Jr., Julian and Giselle. All right, Lamont, you don't have to tell us everything, but what did you tell those young fighters?
I just encourage you to do that. To get to a point like this, it's just being yourself, being hardworking, trusting in your craft, trusting in your team, and making sure that you do your thing. Making sure that you do your thing very confident.
Now, I know you got your dad here in the corner. What does it mean to have your dad and your entire team with you as they're going to step inside the ring?
It means everything. I just want to let everybody know that this is my brother right here, Jordan Roach. And this is my honorary little brother, John. And my first time fighting on a pay-per-view card was I really can't recall. I started off fighting big cards when I first went first. But both of my brothers, they were the number one seeded fighters in the Olympic trials in the last year. And they didn't get to, necessarily fight on big cards and starting out like I did. So for them to fight on the first big card, I'm that deadline, it means everything. I'm glad that I'm able to provide a platform.
You're definitely giving back. I feel like that is just in your nature. So I want to ask, what does it mean to be fighting on Lamont's undercard? Big opportunity here in San Antonio. I'm going to get in between you guys, but what's it like fighting on this massive undercard, worldwide television audience here, jam-packed Crossbank Center here in San Antonio?
Great. I've been more excited than my brother. I'm just grateful.
what's it like competing on the undercard of Lamont Roach Jr.? He obviously gives back, and I'm sure you're ready to put on a show too. All right, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the entire Roach team. They're going to be busy. Hey, Pops, let's take a photo. And hey, Pops, we're going to be busy on Saturday. It's going to be a long day for Lamont Roach Sr. as this is Team Roach. They have 3 fighters a part of Saturday night, including Lamont Roach Jr., who matches up against his Pitbull Cruz, the main event of PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Team Roach in the house. Good luck, and Lamont, we'll see you at the press conference tomorrow. Appreciate it. Lamont Roach Jr., ladies and gentlemen, the Reaper in the house. Alamo City. I've been mentioning the word throwback fighter, the phrase throwback fighter. This guy is a throwback fighter. His record 23 wins, just 1 defeat. Proudly representing West Philadelphia, PA. He is the reigning WBC featherweight world champion, looking to become a 3-division world champion and establish himself as one of the world's premier pound-for-pound fighters. Most recently earned his 126-pound world championship by defeating and vanquishing his longtime rival, Brendan Figueroa, for a second time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Philadelphia's best, Cool Boy Step, Steven Fontana Jr. He swagged out as always. Look at that, the Balenciaga pants. Good to see Cool Boy Step. Good to see Steven Fontana Jr. Cool Boy Step will come over here. All right, Cool Boy Step, you got some Cool Boy Step merchandise to give away. Yeah. All right, so San Antonio, make some noise if you want some Cool Boy Step merchandise. But we need the loudest fans. You guys can't be weak here. Come on, make some noise, San Antonio. Energy's been unbelievable here. Cool Boy Step, throwing out some Cool Boy Step merchandise. Make some noise, San Antonio. All right, he's going to give some more, but Steph, we can stand over here. It is fight week in San Antonio. We've been ready to fight for quite a while. Now that we're finally here, how excited are you for this?
I'm ready to go now, First thing, we're here.
Is it good that finally, like with all the talk and everything that you've done, that you can get to business on Saturday?
First division, 3-division work my legacy.
How would that mean to you?
It would mean a lot. Coming from the city I'm coming from, a lot of great fighters that came before me, and having accomplished something like that, it'd be amazing.
You come from a proud and rich fighting city, as you pointed out, Philadelphia. But when you hear the roar from the fans here in San Antonio, when you feel their passion, their vibe, how much does that excite you for Saturday?
Very exciting. I used to stay in Houston. I'm not too far, in Texas. I love the interview they gave. I fought in Texas multiple times. Got knocked out multiple times that I fought in Texas. This is my first time fighting in San Antonio. Okay, everybody give me some love when we go out there.
Well, Steph, I'll tell you, earlier today when I was talking with the crowd, one thing that they love is they love knockouts. And you mentioned that there's something special about when you fight in Texas, you get the knockouts. Could we see a knockout on Saturday?
It would be a great performance, but I would definitely go for it. I would definitely try to put on a hell of a performance for everybody out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the pride and joy of Philadelphia, Steven Fontana Jr. Gonna work out for all of you here in San Antonio. You gonna work out? Stay low. Just move around a little bit. Steven Fontana Jr., I know he did all his work in the gym. I saw so that's why I was thinking he was just doing a little something, but it's all right. Cool Boy Step in the house, ladies and gentlemen, a 2-division world champion. Looking to become